the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So I'm going to the radio station. Oh man, this morning just flew by. Just think next Sunday will be worse, because it'll be the beginning of daylight saving time and we'll have lost 1 hour of sleep the night before. We all know how much I love that. So, let's see, where am I? We're going to go this way today. Yesterday was a pretty slow day at Yahoo, typical day at Yahoo. It wasn't slow, but it was pretty typical. And then I mailed a bunch of packages. So here's a tip if you're selling on eBay. You see, one of the things that they have if you list at a fixed price is you can list it for 30 days and it'll automatically repeat. So if you just want to fix it and forget it, you're done. But the thing is, you get improved search standing when your item is about to end and right after it's been listed. So the first and last day, already the most important because of how people search, now gets even more coverage because it's also, for best match, it gets extra score for that too. So it's one of the advantages of having a shorter listing is that you get that. So if the next time I break something, I'm going to use 3-day fixed price listings. And the reason why is because the first and last day I get maximum exposure, as opposed to a 30-day listing where I get maximum exposure on the first 30th day. Now let's say I'm selling something like the top 2010 Top Series 1 base sets, 330 card set, okay? So here's the deal with that. The day I listed it, of course, the product was new. I got a lot of buzz, a lot of people asking and making up ridiculous offers and whatever. But after about a week, then it kind of died down. But I just left the auction up. Well, for one thing, I was busy sorting the rest of the cases. But you know, I just had better things to do. So the last couple of days, I've been getting a ton of offers on my base sets. Now, why is that? Well, it's because it's starting to show up more in search engine results. Alright, one thing at a time. So, the 30 days ago was when I listed the base sets for 2010 Top Series 1. And so that means today is when the listing is going to reset. And that means today it is being treated as a listing which is ending within the next 24 hours. So that means not only are people that are searching for listings ending soon seeing it, but also under best match my listing is ranking higher because it is a listing that is ending in the next 24 hours. So I'm getting all kinds of offers. I've sold a lot of base sets. I've still got plenty left. I'm not worried about that. But here's the thing. If I had listed this as a 7-day auction or a 3-day auction when I first listed it, even as a fixed price, one of these days I'm actually going to clip the car and I'll have a good laugh. So, and you couldn't see that. The camera's not pointing in that direction. So the thing is, I might have sold more base sets by now, and I might have gotten more money for them, because after, let's say, day 8 or day 9 of that 30-day listing, the sets were still going for about $25. But I wasn't accepting $25 offers at the time. Well, that's a separate issue. If I wasn't getting those $25 offers, the people that were getting those offers were the people that had just been listing their listings, or the ones that were about to end soonest. And the reason for that is because they were showing up higher in search engine results because they were about to end. So the lesson that I learned, if I do Top Series 2, for example, or anything else, I'm going to miss the slide. I'm going to miss the slide. Is that I will probably list the base sets as 7-day listings. And to add insult to injury, this was the perfect time to do it, because through April 1st, eBay is letting you list fixed price listings for a dime instead of 35 cents as part of their transition to getting people into stores. And so that means instead of paying 10 cents a month, I could have been paying 40 cents a month to potentially, you know, triple my sales, kind of pulling it out of thin air. The thing is the sales would definitely have gone up a lot. For an extra 30 cents for this particular item, it would have been a really good idea. I didn't think of it. So that is a long-winded, roundabout way to tell you that if you're selling something that a lot of other people are selling on eBay, and you sell at a fixed price, you should use a 3-day listing. It's worst case scenario 5 or 7 instead of a 30-day listing, because the extra money that you spend on listing fees because it keeps resetting, and you have to manually do it because only the 30-day one automatically resets. You'll make up for it with increased volume in sales. And if you have a lot of something like a base set like I do, this is the best way to get through them quickly. Now, I can kind of get out of this a little bit because I can sell 660 sets when Series 2 comes out if I break Series 2. I don't know if I'm breaking Series 2. Now, I mean, my hands are tied, I probably should. If not, I mean, I will still get a bump from some people buying Series 2 sets that want Series 1, but not much of a bump because there's enough other people out there selling 660 sets, and so there's really no reason to buy your 330 for one guy and your other 330 for me. So, such is life. So there's your eBay lesson for today. Last night I went to a wedding, but not the reception because my girlfriend got a migraine, and so that worked out pretty well. And it was pretty exciting, and I hadn't been to a wedding in 29 years, and so it wasn't anything like I remembered, because for one thing, I didn't know anybody there, and secondly, I didn't throw up on the carpet like I did at the last one. I also was not the ring bearer. See, everything was completely different. So, after that was done, I dropped off my girlfriend, and then I went to play hockey, and I only played in my team's game because of the wedding. I did not make it in time to be a sub in the first game. They told me they could have used me. They only had 6 on a side. Well, you know, what are you going to do? Sometimes life happens. That's what you get for having a league on Saturday night. That's what I get for being in a beginner league, which of course gets the shittiest time slots. So see, everybody loses. Well, there weren't that many subs in our game either. It was 7 on 7. What the hell was that? Oh, these are my other sunglasses. How about that? Oh, I think I'll not hit this one. I think I'll wait behind him. I will wait behind him. Oh, you're really taking your time. You're going to make me look like an asshole. Wow, there's that many cars that you can't turn? My goodness. Alright. The law says that when you're in a 2-lane road and someone's making a left turn, you cannot swing around him while he's waiting. Because ostensibly, if someone were making a left turn the other way, they wouldn't see you and then they would hit you. But people do it all the time because it's very rare that you get 2 people on a 2-lane road making a left turn in the same place when there's not a dedicated turn lane. They just don't plan roads like that out here anymore. Oh, look, Girl Scout cookies. Woohoo! There's a lot of things I could be filming right now that are more exciting than me. So I just waited behind the guy, you know, because I'm not, well, I am in a hurry, but that, you know, whatever. I can't think straight right now because I'm busy doing this episode. But the people just don't drive well. That's the whole point of that. So I went to hockey, and we lost 6-3, but we won the game because it was a forfeit. The other team didn't have enough players, so it was going to be a win. So I don't think we played as hard as we otherwise would have. I had an assist. I was playing center, and there was a loose puck in front of our own net, and I basically made the equivalent of an outlet pass to this guy who went all the way in and scored. Let's see, we fell behind 3-0 in the first, we got a goal in the second, and then they got a goal to make it 4-1, and then this goal was the goal that made it 4-3, I believe, and then in the second intermission, and then we went back out for the third, and then we gave up 2 goals. So we were going in that direction, we were outscored 5-0, and we were going in the other direction, we outscored them 3-1. That's the easiest way to put it. But, I played okay. I was tired, and it was, you know, for me, hockey is a day-long thing. I have to prepare and get into game mode and everything, and I wasn't expecting to play at all. Between the wedding and the reception, I was going to get home just in time to miss the game, and that would have been fine. I was, you know, fully aware that that could occur, and I was okay with that. So then it's like, oh, look, you're playing. It's like, oh, okay. And I wasn't able to get up for the game, so that sucked. But we got the win because of the forfeit, and we'll play another team next week, and, you know, things will be better then. That's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.